Hi, team. It's Lindsay, and I am just hopping on to say hello. And I have stopped doing my trainings live because it makes it poof go away after 30 days because that is the wonderful world of Facebook Live. So I am stopping in to talk about the new promotion that Pink Zebra just rolled out last week, where you can return and become a consultant again if it hasn't been 6 months before. It hasn't been 6 months since you resigned, I guess I should say. So some of you might be like, what are you talking about? Especially if you're new. But Pink Zebra has a rule that when you resign from being a consultant, you have to wait 6 months in order to become a consultant again. Okay. And so we've always had this rule, and just temporarily they are taking away that restriction. And here's why. Well, here's my take on why. Okay. So we had a new website roll out last March, and things were a little rocky for a while, right? And so some people may have stepped away from the business or left the business in the last 10, 11 months since the rollout of the website. And they may have left because of the website, or they may have left for other reasons. They may have left because something came up in their life or whatever. And that's the beauty of this business, okay? As a consultant, you are a business owner. This is your business. So you can back away. You don't have to resign, but you can kind of take a month off or take time for your family or do whatever you need to do and then come back and pick it up. Staying active is key. That's $200 in sales volume in 6 months, which many people are able to do that very easily with just their own purchases. But that being said, sometimes people need to step away for all different reasons. And so they're taking away that restriction as long as you were resigned prior to, I think it was last Wednesday. Um, if you want to come back, you can come back before 6 months has been up, if that makes sense. So I want to talk to you about that because this is a great time to build a team if you're new, to rebuild your team if you feel like your team has fallen apart, or to start building a team. And oftentimes people are like, why would I want to build a team, Lindsay? And there's so many benefits to building a team. I do have to say, so many people on my team, you guys are stuck with me. Uh, Even if, Pink Zebra to close tomorrow, which is not happening. Don't run, don't freak out. You are stuck with me because we have built a friendship and more of a family feel through this business. And so building a team is great. It's super rewarding. I love it because I love to teach people, right? So I love training everybody. I love helping someone work towards a goal that they might have for themselves or their family or their income. And so building a team can be super rewarding. And maybe you're like, hey, I just started this. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm not going to build a team, Lindsay, but we're all here. We're all here on this page and we can help. So if you start a team and you bring people into this business and you don't know the answer to a question, hello, you have our team here and we can help you. Okay. And so this is going to be great because if anyone had to leave for any reason, they can come back. Okay. We also still have the $1 join special going on. You do not have any ties to buying a kit or any of that stuff. But if you want to buy products after you join for $1, you can, and it counts towards your sales volume and it counts towards your quick starts. So anyone who comes back or comes into this business and they've never done this business, they're all eligible for those 3 quick starts in their first 90 days. They're all eligible for those incentives. Okay. So that being said, it's a great time to build your business. They do say that the $1 kit is going away at the end of this month. It was supposed to go away at the end of January, but they extended it. So the $1 kit is going away at the end of this month. So this is a great time to get people on, people who otherwise don't have the money normally, It's a great time to get them on. That $1 gets them their website. It gets them 2 50% off coupons to use on their website so they can get products at a discount. If they're already a customer, they already have products they can show their customers in live video or in person. They can show what a simmer pot is, what a simmering light is, things like that. Okay. Um, let me see what else. Oh, and it's just a great time to start or rebuild your team. So if you feel like a lot of people in your team had to leave or walk away or back away for whatever reason, it's a great time to kind of rebuild that with the dollar join special and where they can come back within the 6 months of resigning. Okay. Um, Another great reason to build a team is because you make income from Pink Zebra when you build a team. Okay. And so, like, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to talk about money, but it's the truth. It's a great way to get residual income. Okay. So, when you're selling, you're making that percentage, and that's great. Okay. But when you start to grow a team, Pink Zebra rewards you for mentoring your team. Okay. And so, they pay you a commission based off of what your team sells. It does not come out of your team's pocket. It comes out of Pink Zebra's pocket as them saying, hey, thanks for helping your team. Okay. And so it's a great way to increase your income from Pink Zebra. So if you have goals, financial goals that you want Pink Zebra to help you with this year, it's a great time to start building a team. Okay. If you're nervous about this, please ask your questions. Ask them in the comments. I encourage you. But if you're too afraid, ask me. And then I'm probably going to come and put in the comments, somebody asked me, and I won't say who, because everyone will learn from your questions, right? It's truly a thing. I know it's an eye roll thing, like, oh yeah, teachers always say that. Other people have the same question, but it's so true. It's so true. Okay. And I'm willing to help you. But it's, prices are up, people. Prices are up all over. Like, your bread costs more, your gas costs more, everything costs more, right? Your kids' sports fees are more, everything costs more right now, and it's just a great time to increase your income, and you can do that through building a team. And so I encourage you to share this with people, share the dollar opportunity, let them know they're getting a website for their dollar for the first month, they're getting 250% off coupons, and they can start building their business. When I joined, my sponsor had no idea what she was doing because she had just joined like 2 months prior to me. And we worked together to figure out what to do. Unfortunately, her sponsor wasn't very helpful, and we worked together to figure out what to do. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping my team figure out what to do and how to launch their business. So if you are wanting to have people join your team, but you're not sure, invite them to join your team. You can't assume people know that they can join your team. When I first started, I had a good friend from college, and she's like, can I join Pink Zebra? And I was like, yeah. And she was just like worried that I wouldn't want her to join for some reason. And I'm like, no, you can join Pink Zebra. And I realized at that moment, oh my gosh, I never asked her to join. I never directly said, hey, you would be really good at this. You should join, you should do this too. And so the greatest thing to do is to find a friend that you'd love to work with and invite them to join you, because everything's better with a friend. And people who do this with a friend do better. They perform better because they have kind of like an accountability buddy and someone to like bounce ideas around with, if that makes sense. Okay. Um, and then the other thing I wanted to touch upon, which I know I did a training on this recently, is executive consultant. That's the first level. That's the first promotion in our career plan. First, you become an active consultant when you have $200 in sales volume in the system in general in 6 months. And then executive consultant is our first promotion level. And that's when you have 3 people on your team who are active. They have $200 in sales volume in each. Um, and they're active, and then you get in $460 in sales volume in 1 month, and you promote to executive consultant. An executive consultant is great. They are the building blocks of this entire company. Is based off of executive consultants. You all make the world go round. So if you're an executive consultant, clap for you. Um, but executive consultants literally make the world go round. They are the first building block of our career plan in Pink Zebra. So again, that's all you need is 3 people to join your team who get active. And then you have $460 in sales volume in 1 month, and you promote. You're your first promotion for executive consultant with Pink Zebra. So another thing that they announced just today, or are going to be announcing, is if you join between February 1st and February 14th, I believe it was, or 15th, you're going to get a $15 off coupon, $15 off a $75 order that you can use on any $75 order. And then also something I wanted to highlight that I want you to make sure that you talk to your ScentFlirt subscribers about this. And if you're a ScentFlirt subscriber that you know for today, if you haven't already, you're going to be getting an email that's a $10 off coupon. You can use it on any order. There are no restrictions today. Okay. You have to use it today. It's a $10 coupon. There's no requirement. You don't have to spend a certain amount. Of course, my suggestion would be spend at least $70. So when they take that $10 off, you're not paying shipping. Okay. You want to have it be $60 so you get that free shipping. But $10 coupon that you can use today. Remember, there's no coupons on parties. So you won't be able to put your order in a party, and your customers won't be able to put that order that they use the coupon on in a party. But what I would do is I would only do $10 off the $60 or the $70. So it's 60 and you get free shipping. And then if you were getting other stuff, I'd do a separate order on a party so you don't miss out on those hostess rewards. But remind your ScentFlirt subscribers they have a coupon to shop with today so that they don't miss out. It's a great time to reach out and be like, hey, you should have received a coupon in your email that's eligible to be used today off of anything, and remind them as well. Your order, if it's a subtotal of $60 or more, you're going to get free shipping. Okay. So it's a great time to reach out to those ScentFlirt subscribers and just remind them, hey, look out for this coupon. It's a special perk you're getting as a ScentFlirt subscriber. And then maybe they'll shop with you tonight for PZTV. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions about growing a team, any questions about this come back before 6 month incentive Pink Zebra is doing, any questions about our dollar join special, please let me know. Comment in the comments or message me or talk to your sponsor. We are all here to help, and let's rebuild our teams. Let's start building our teams. Let's start inviting people to get in on this business and get another stream of income in their life, because who doesn't need it right now, right? All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.